Hello, welcome to Podcast versus Player. My name is Cal, and I'm here with Dan.
Yes.
And I decided we're going to do a game show, Dan, because, quite frankly, I don't think we do enough of them.
Agree.
Today's game show is... Can you guess the comic character from zoom-ins on some of the worst drawings that have appeared in actual comics?
Yes, I can. All of them. I don't want to sound overconfident here, Callum, but...
Can you guess the comic book character from the zoom-in of an actual dogshit drawing?
That looks like a back.
Could be a back.
Like a spine and...
I will point out as well, these are all Marvel or DC.
Okay, fine.
There's no cheeky shenanigans going on.
I'm seeing like a hint of some sort of yellow in the bottom right-hand corner.
That's a good spot, Dan.
Or it could be a mask, like a really zoomed-in mask.
You're thinking like Red Hood or something?
Yeah, or like Wolverine, but it's red rather than yellow for some stupid reason.
No, there's no tricks.
I don't believe you. I don't know, but then it could be a fucking bicep or something. I don't know. Give me a zoom.
Right, this is the only zoom you've got until the reveal.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay, well I was right about it being a back. It's just the wrong end of the back.
Or the right end, depending on how you look at it.
Should this be on YouTube? This doesn't seem safe for work.
Yeah, these are just... Some of them are a bit sketchy, more than anything.
Well, there's...
But I'll point out as well, this is a cover of a comic.
Right, okay. Well, it looks like there's some sort of webbing in the bottom left-hand corner. There's sort of like strands of web. So it's either a spider man or a spider woman. So I'm just going to go with the much more plausible... it's a spider person. It's one of the spider peoples.
I'm going to give it you because you did say it. Spider-Woman, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, God. Wait, sorry. This is an actual cover?
This is an actual cover from a Spider-Woman magazine. A comic,
nice.
Sorry.
The face doesn't look quite right, does it?
Nothing looks quite right.
It looks like a GCSE art final.
Now, if you drew this, I'd go, that ain't bad, Dan.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Like, the face doesn't quite work and the shoulder's a bit out of joint.
But we know who it is. So it's one of them where, like, I'd put this on the fridge if you brought me this home from school.
Yeah.
Your next one. Boop.
That's a very blue.
It's a very blue.
So that could be a... Oh, that's so pixelated.
Yeah, it's not the best image, but you'll probably get it on the Zoom, I'll be honest.
Right, I mean, it could be a Captain America, it could be Beast.
Oh,
did I get it straight away?
I'm going to piss about, Dan. That would have been your next Zoom.
Oh, right, well then, yes, I was right then. Because I was going to say, it kind of looks like his sort of like weird, scaly kind of original comic suit. So it's almost like scales rather than like chainmail.
None of these are in order either, of like worst to like absolute dog shit. But this is by far the worst.
Okay. Wait, what? Did he get squished between two things?
There's actually a really funny thing. I couldn't find it, but I will hunt it down for you. But again, this is our good friend Rob Layfield. But somebody has basically done an X-ray of what his body would look like if it was like this.
Yeah, that rib cage would be. Like, how is his shoulders so far back compared to his hips?
It's like his chest's pregnant.
Yeah, or he's literally just about to have an alien chest burster just plough through him.
That could be the next page. We don't know.
Wow, that ain't good.
That's an absolute dog shit jewelry.
Yikes. It looks like he's got Red Skull's face as well. It looks so jagged.
It does actually, yeah. It looks like the shading on the nose is really bad. Yeah. It looks like he's missing his nose.
Yeah, that's
not
good. Yeah,
not good.
That's what I thought.
Next one.
I mean, this is what I mean, Callum. That's fucking useless, isn't it?
You say this, Dan, but you're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah.
So
it could be a.
This is one of your favourite characters.
Right. Okay. So you say that makes me think Punisher, obviously.
No, it's not Punisher.
But I was going to say, it's already looking to... He's not covered in blood or black, so...
And there's purple there.
Exactly, yeah. Could be a Hawkeye, maybe, if it's a sort of purplish purple.
I'll give you a hint before the zoom. That's not a shoulder.
Huh.
I saw where you're going with the Hawkeye thing, but you're miles off.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I'd interject.
Is it someone's knee or something?
No. Think Spider-Woman.
Oh, it's another bottom.
It's a bottom, Daniel.
Oh, God.
Do you want the zoom?
I think I'll have to, yeah. Oh, God, that doesn't really help, does it? Is that
No.
Is that Captain Marvel?
No.
With the sash?
Think more mutant.
Oh, Psylocke!
It is Psylocke, Dan.
Wow, that's a perfectly fine picture. There's nothing wrong with that one.
How is there nothing? Her leg is growing out of her ass, Daniel.
No, it's just flipped backwards, like she's
No,
in the
it's
middle of
not.
a jump or something.
Her neck is upright, while her leg is back.
She's doing a somersault.
No, she's not. That's an awful picture, Daniel.
It's fine. It's weirdly.
It's
weirdly framed.
it's
I
bad.
don't know why you take that particular shot of her, but I think the proportions are fine on that.
She's got no spine. She's got no
very
right
flexible.
arse cheek. Not that flexible, Dan.
She's a mutant. Spider-Man could do that. You wouldn't even bat an eyelid.
Your next one.
Yes. Ooh.
Now, really, the number of people. No, I'm not going to give you a clue. I'm going to let you guess a bit.
Okay. So that. Now, is that a collar?
I don't think so. I actually need to double check. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't know if it's like.
No. So we're back in the same Spider-Woman territory, Dan.
Oh God. Okay, so it's another arse. So presumably it's another female character, because why else would they be doing anything other than?
So they seem
shots?
to draw. I'll be honest. I
That's
literally
all you
put
focused on as well. Don't forget. So let's not get too carried away.
No, what's the word I can't say?
What? Can't.
Anatomically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put funny, that word, incorrect comic book characters, and hit Google, and like 90% of them are women. I've had to fish through it to get
Well,
other
of
people.
course, because all comics are drawn by nerds, and nerds don't know what women look like.
I mean, that could be the answer. That's why they're so wrong.
Maybe. I'm trying to think of who's got just like an all silver costume.
I'll be honest. Don't look at the colour, because her costume's black.
Oh, Black Widow then.
No, DC.
Oh, a Catwoman.
Oh, is that your final answer, Dan?
Well, I mean, considering that's Catwoman's mask, yeah, I'm going to say it's. Oh. Yeah, again, that's not. It's an odd jump choice. That's just sort of like, how can we show a picture that's got both tits and arse in it?
Yeah, that's exactly what they've done, and they've done it in a completely impossible way.
Yeah, the hands are great. Well, the one hand anyway.
Like the actual, when you look, like if you don't look at it, it's quite good.
Well, I can say that for all my
face and
terrible
hands.
drawings as well. Then.
Yeah, but there's just everything very much wrong with that in terms of depth. Anyway, next one. Boop.
Oh, okay. Another arse. Why are you just going for arses?
Because these are the ones that came up.
Yeah, but you're still focusing on it.
Because it's the centre of the picture.
So there's like a utility belt or something. Oh, not a utility belt, like a holster or something. Some sort of leg pouch. So I'm thinking, could this be like a Daredevil?
Oh, Dan, is that the answer you're going with?
Well, now that you said that,
It's the correct answer.
Oh, good. I'll go with the correct answer then.
That would have been your zoom, but yes, there you go.
Oh, look at me. I can't recognise a female's arse, but give me a man's leg pouch and I can pull it out of no one's arse.
Which is apparently what Daredevil's done with his spine in this shot.
I mean, I get that they're trying to show flexibility here, but how's his foot in that same... Look, it's like 90 degrees from the back of his calf.
The feet are wrong, the back's wrong, the fucking toes, everything.
He's the man without bones, that's what he is.
Which, again, if this was a moving thing, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
Because he'd like land.
Yeah, unless you freeze framed it and just went,
yeah.
How the fuck's he got into that position?
But yeah, that's just all manner of wrongness.
Wow, that's so wonky.
It's very painful to look at.
Yeah.
Next one. I don't think you'll get this from the first, just initial look.
I'm trying to see if that looks like a Batman, sort of like a
no.
posy kind of Batman.
The other place.
There's another arse again.
No, Marvel. So, which should narrow it down because there aren't too many people with this design choice, like in the colour and everything.
Yeah. Because like it looks like this is sort of like their sort of like knees are up, so it's like another spider person pose, but they're sort of like jumping through the air or whatever. So it's like chest in the background, two legs in the foreground. Is that am I looking at this right?
Not really. It's a bit. It's hard to describe it. I'm gonna give you the zoom.
Okay.
I don't think it will help, but you should get it immediately.
I'm trying to understand what the fuck I'm looking at here.
I will say, from somebody that knows what it is, I can tell from this one, but I think that's only because I know what it is.
Is it?
Think of the colour.
Colossus?
No, so you've marked one off the list. What colour's Colossus?
It's like silver.
There you go. That's your first word.
That's not the Silver Surfer. No, it's not. What is that? That's not what he looks like. Jesus Christ. Did he absorb the galaxy supply of steroids? Good Lord.
He looks like... Have you ever seen Beetlejuice?
Yeah, of course I have.
You know the guy in the waiting room?
Tiny little head on the body, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I love that. Ironically, I've cropped it out, but the Hulk behind him ain't too bad.
Yeah, the
so I
Hulk's
don't know
all
what
right.
happened with this.
But again, that's because he's big and ginormous and muscly. Something that Silver Surfer isn't necessarily known for being. Look at those forearms. Fuck me, it's like Popeye. It's like the Silver Surfer who absorbed that Captain America for the first picture.
That could be what it is. That could have been the next
America,
frame.
the first juicer.
Your next one, young man. I will say this isn't zoomed in on the middle.
Okay, it looks like a leg.
So you could be correct.
Am I?
You are.
Okay, good. So, is this a leg that's currently upside down?
No.
What?
So I'll give you a clue. This should probably will give it away.
Okay.
The leg is the black bit at the top. Well, towards the top. So this blue bit that we're seeing,
Yeah.
that's a foot, Daniel.
What?
This blue... Well,
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I see, that's the leg, that's the foot. How?
No, that's part of the leg. So this would be like more of the ankle going up to the leg.
Oh, fuck me, I have
So,
no
so,
idea.
so the clue being, it's somebody that can't draw feet very well.
Oh, okay, well then that's
So it's one of his...
away.
Yeah, so it's one of his characters.
Okay.
Do you want the zoom?
Yeah. I'm trying to think who this could be. Like sort of
You
like
do know.
grey trousers, like a bullet belt. with like purple boots?
I think more blue. It's more like lighting style in the panel than anything.
Right. I mean, early Punisher was like
Nah,
blue and white and grey, wasn't it?
it's not Punisher.
I mean, unless it is Deadpool in just like a really odd cover that I've never seen before.
Not Deadpool, but somebody who's closely connected.
Oh, Cable.
Wabba wabba.
Oh, this is when Cable was a Transformer. That's not a foot, that's a hoof. That's just a horse's hoof. Also, no ankle that thin could support a body that big.
Nothing could support that body that big.
God.
He gets paid a lot of money.
I mean, thank God he's getting paid a lot of money, because fair play to him. If you could draw this well, this awkwardly, but you could still pump out great stories, you deserve it.
I don't think he writes them, does he?
Well, he can't just be, he's a creator. You can't just be a creator and just the artist, surely.
I'm fairly certain he doesn't write anything.
Maybe not anymore.
I could be wrong there. I could be very wrong, and he might be a very talented writer. He's a dog shit eyes.
It's this weird sofa cushion cosplay that he's and a vacuum cleaner nozzle that he's got for a gun. He's going, "Oh, I'm going to Comic-Con."
That's exactly what it looks like. Everything looks like he's made it himself.
Yeah, it's just got tinfoil around one arm, a couple of spiked dog collars around the other. His mom's dildos around his shoulder.
Anyway, next one. Somewhat borrowed, somewhat blue. It's not an arse.
Mr. Fantastic.
Holy shit balls, Dan.
Yeah! Thank you, I'll take that.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, he's got tiny little baby arms. However, my argument would be that that's not a poor drawing. That's just the shape he's chosen to present himself in when he's reading his tiny book.
Now, I thought maybe, because I don't want to get this one wrong, maybe that's kind of like mid coming back. So he's all
shrunk.
elasticated and stuff. It's not.
Oh.
I investigated further. Well done, though, Dan.
Thank you.
I can't believe you got that from that.
Well, honestly, I thought that was the back of the neck, like at the bottom, so that was the back of his collar. And then those are sort of like the Future Foundation kind of like cool, sort of like
spotlights.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I thought it was the wrong thing, but I wouldn't have got it from that either with his rippling, bulging muscles.
Originally, because I just went in from the middle, it showed you a bit of the 4 on the second zoom, so I moved it across because you'll get it immediately from that.
Yeah.
But I again, as you just said, I didn't think you'd get it from that because when's Reed ever fucking muscly?
It doesn't need to be.
No. Well, I mean, surely can't really have any.
Well, yeah, I mean, because if they do, they just flatten at the same time.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think it's ever been explained. Because it's the same as like Elastigirl and stuff.
Yeah.
If you can go like as flat as a fucking piece of paper, then surely you've got no muscle. But you gotta have something in order to be able to stand up. I don't know, we're getting too...
It doesn't exist, so I won't worry about it for you.
Your next one.
That's another crotch, I reckon. With a big old thigh.
Big thigh.
A couple of people behind. I'm going to say this is in a boxing ring, Callum.
Oh, that's not a bad shout, Daniel.
And
very honest with you.
The case who's done some boxing. Could be a Bruce Wayner, with a big old muscly thigh. So Bruce Wayne.
It's Marvel. Since I just completely thrown your theory.
No, I'm just trying to think as to who's been in a boxing match for some reason or another. I think I'll just give me a zoom. I'm going to say it's potentially an X-Man here, but give me a zoom, please.
You presume?
Yeah. Oh, that's the Punisher. I like the fact you've zoomed out and it's zoomed away from the bit that we were on.
Yeah.
So it was from his leg and then zoomed out and it was just his chest.
The original next zoom, just like you could see more of his crotch and where it says tough wet.
Tough wet.
So I was like, that's not a thing. Well, I thought the white might. But I'd argue and say this is more Stallone.
It's exactly Stallone. It's exactly what it is. The chin, everything, except that he's got his right knee seems to be broken.
I think everything's broken.
It's like he's just inwards for some reason. Also, why would he get in a boxing ring? Surely if he's going up against someone who deserves to have their face pummeled, you just shoot them. You just shoot them in the face, I think.
This is my next question, Dan. As probably the biggest Punisher fan I know, have you ever read this comic?
No, I've never seen it.
Also, the left strap doesn't fit him. I've just noticed that.
Well, his traps are massive. Like,
Yeah, but it fits fine on the other side.
he's sort of like at a weird angle. It's like he's dodging in. But this looks like it's sort of like an 80s, like 70s, 80s.
I'd say judging from the
so probably
the
before they really
comic
figured
commission
out
code.
what the fuck they were doing with him, I guess.
I think they just wanted to do like a Rocky
Who's got
story.
the biggest, Rocky face that we can match it up with? So is this supposed to be the pun? This looks like it's a Spider-Man comic. Why is Spider-Man in there?
Nah, a lot of them that don't have the barcode on the front will just have it. Like sometimes it'll be Thor, sometimes it'll be Hulk.
Ah, okay. Well, no, I have no idea what this is from. It's a single by the looks of it, just from the price alone.
It looks shit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Your last one, Dan.
Oh, last one already.
Last one. Boop.
That's pixelated nonsense. I literally cannot make out anything on that.
Do you want the zoom?
I mean, to make out what a line is.
It's not a great picture.
No, it's not.
Both zoomed and actual picture. So I'll go for the zoom, but you don't lose any points.
Okay.
Not that you was anyway.
I was going to say that's Wolverine.
Is it?
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait. Unless this is the tiniest picture that's supposed to be in the background of a panel somewhere.
No, it's not.
That is the worst. You said that Captain America was the worst thing. That's not. This is way worse.
I don't know. Captain America's pretty bad.
I mean, but the proportions were wrong, but it looked good. The proportions were wrong, and it looked like someone stenciled it on the back of a post-it note.
I honestly think, because again, same with Reed Richards, that like maybe this was like a Deadpool moment and he grew his arms back.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like mid-grow. It's not.
But that means that he would have lost his gloves as well. His gloves have grown back, have they? And the metal in his hands.
I mean, that would have grown back anyway, but...
No, the metal wouldn't have grown back, you fool.
Why? It's part of his skeleton.
The metal? How does metal grow?
Because he can grow... Well, no, I suppose it...
The bone would.
Yeah, which is his skeleton.
Yeah, so the bone would grow back, but the metal wouldn't.
Oh,
His
yeah.
body's not generating the metal,
sorry.
is it?
I was thinking of his bones growing back. Sorry.
Idiot.
Well, it's also indestructible, so...
True, but how many times has he had that fucking ripped out of him and cut off and God knows what else?
No.
That is awful.
Anyway, you can see all the other things we've done at podcastfirstplay.com. It's all going along the bottom of the screen. We'll see you on the next one. Bye!